Hi, I'm Tom Waring, I'm 63, I live in Scotland and I'm expedition leader.
Hi, my name's Alfred, I'm 38, I actually live in Singapore, supported Dad on this trip.
My name is Anton Delibovi, I'm the cameraman for the whole trip.
Hi, my name is Asifu Chaudhry, I'm 61, I'm now Singaporean, living here last 30 years.
These men made a road trip from London to Singapore in two Land Rover Defenders. They covered almost 25,000 kilometers through Europe, Central Asia, China, Nepal, Laos, Thailand and Malaysia to raise funds for 4 different charities in Bhutan, China, India and Singapore.
So, basically we decided together, we were looking at an old documentary about London to Singapore and I said to Al, God, I'd love to do that one day, and Al said, well, why don't we do it?
The whole idea of on the road, not on the flight, and the idea of going through Central Asia, which was one of my dreams, and so that's the reason I just thought, why not?
We started off with 2 cars, we got one to the finish line here. I was principal driver in Ferdy. Al's Land Rover's name was Imelda. Anton switched from vehicle to vehicle. Asifa was in Al's most of the time. And we had a couple of other people also join us on the route for various legs. So yeah, we mixed and matched. But basically that's the way we rolled.
Yeah, unfortunately my car didn't make it because we were going through a mountain pass in southern Tibet, and unfortunately we went around a corner which happens to have some black ice on the road. When I drove around that corner probably too fast, created a 45-degree spin, and then once the tyres hit the dry tarmac it created a double flip basically. It's annoying we couldn't get it to the finish line, but none of us were hurt, so I think it's most important.
The first obstacle really was getting a route that worked. We were not allowed to travel around the Caspian Sea via either Russia or Iran. Similarly, we originally were supposed to go through Myanmar. That was not safe for us, we couldn't do that. So we had a great big loop around in China and everything else. Yeah, we had a few mechanical issues. We didn't have anything that was dangerous or difficult. Things that we could cope with on a day-to-day basis. We went to some fairly remote areas, and far from feeling threatened, everyone was so welcoming. That was one of the key highlights of this trip.
I think Kazakhstan was the cheapest.
Kazakhstan or Uzbekistan, I can't really remember. The other thing is, in my head, all these currencies fry my brain, so...
Oh, I had a whole bunch of from 80s to 90s classics and remixes. You gotta keep it fresh, right? 200 hours worth of playlists, which actually 4.5 months worth. I kind of know every song now.
I had no playlist at all. In fact, that's the worst prepared part of the trip for me. I came with just my iPhone loaded with a few albums. So poor Anton's listened to Ben Howard probably 100 times, or more than that, 100 times. So it was all a bit repetitive. But favourite song for the trip? Supertramp, Take the Long Way Home. I'm really proud that with Asifa's help and all the donors that have basically got with us for this project, we've raised over 200,000 Singapore dollars for charities, so that makes me feel really good. Second thing is, it was the first carbon neutral expedition ever. Our whole expedition was carbon offset.
It's just been an absolutely incredible experience, and I'm really thankful to both of them for giving me this opportunity of a lifetime, really, of filming this whole expedition. And I just can't wait to finish this film and see what happens after this. Yeah.
Other takeaways? Don't really want to sit in a Land Rover for a couple more months.